What's going on, guys? So we're back yet again, and we're going to be talking about another review, which I've been wanting to start this show, and I just now started it. We are finally going to be talking about Tulsa King, obviously what you're seeing on your screen right now, starring Sylvester Stallone and many others in this show. So overall, we got Sylvester Stallone playing Dwight, and he is a mobster from New York, and he served 25 years in prison for something that he did do, but he didn't want to do. And then as soon as he comes back, he thinks he's going to be met with all kinds of, hey, welcome back. There's going to be a party. Thank you for what you're doing. There's nothing. They pretty much just scrub him clean like, hey, we do appreciate it, but yeah, we need you to go to Tulsa and establish something there. That way, we can get a hold on it. And what happens is he goes there, and there's really nothing going on. He goes into a weed store after he gets picked up by this one guy by the name of Tyson. He slowly starts becoming friends with him, and Tyson becomes his personal driver. He goes to this weed store, pretty much takes over within not even 5 minutes, and makes the guy a deal that he kind of really can't refuse, but he can't also. And then he starts making deals along through the entirety of the show, pretty much just making different deals with one, for a bar owner that's played by Garrett Hedlund, and then we got a few other characters that he starts making deals with. He even gets into a relationship sort of with an ATF agent, which he doesn't know until she tells him, and that kind of starts a little bit of a romance but it goes up and down to where it's like they get together a couple times, then it becomes really strange because they, of course, he's a criminal, she's a federal agent, and that becomes issues. And then he starts gaining more allies slowly, but at the same time trying to establish himself in Tulsa and still deal with the backlash from his family, because his daughter does not want to do with him. Obviously, his brother unfortunately passes away. He has to go back to New York and help plan his funeral, and then he also has to deal with his daughter. He meets his daughter's husband. He hasn't met his grandkids until the very end of the season, and he also finds out something that happened to his daughter with one of the ones that he knew that he was part of the family of, while also at the same time there's other ones in the family that does not like him, and he doesn't care, and he makes himself very well known, like, look, I don't care what y'all think of me, but no one lays hands on my family, and at the same time, y'all ain't showing me no respect. And even the one that was the leader of this family, he gets killed by his own son because his son is a overpowered, just wimp. I mean, he just wants to take over, and when he finally does take over, he does not know how to handle it to a certain degree, because he just starts, taking fools out left and right within the family that are apparently disloyal to him, and does not like the fact that they're still loyal to Dwight because of everything Dwight did in the family. And now that Dwight defects, it causes a massive issue and ripple within the family. While going on with that, he kind of starts another relationship with another lady that owns a horse training area, which he finds someone that he did know in New York, which he thought he was, there for him, which he wasn't. So that causes an issue. But overall, I'm enjoying the hell out of this season. I mean, I'm on season 2 right now, and it probably won't take me long to go into season 3, but I'm enjoying it. I mean, season 2 has been a ride so far, and season 1 was a ride, but I'm kind of hoping that season 2 is going to be as good or maybe better than season 1. And I will say this, if you guys are fans of the other shows that are written by Taylor Sheridan, like whether it be any of the Yellowstones, or Lioness, or, Landman, or whatever, I would say it has pretty much all the mixtures of that show into this one. And I would say give it a shot if you haven't, because I mean, so many people have been saying, oh man, if you like, Sons of Anarchy, you like Power, or you like Yellowstone, or you like Landman, then more than likely you're going to enjoy Tulsa King. And this is a little bit, I think, of a different role for Sylvester Stallone to play, especially in a series, not a movie. I mean, again, we've seen Sylvester Stallone play, the tough guy that he always has, and play this type of a character, but more of a boss man / mafia type of a guy. And it's really interesting to see Sylvester Stallone tackle this role and still be able to be a little bit of an emotional person. especially when it comes to his family or someone he cares about. So that's really cool to see with the development of this character, because obviously, you know, he wasted 25 years of his life with his family that did not give two rats about him and didn't care if he came back or not, because he pretty much just took the fall for them and he didn't have no compensation to fall back on other than, oh hey, we're going to give you this town or this state, and then, you know, do with it as you will. And that's pretty much what he does, is he pretty much turns a huge negative into a positive because of everything that happened to him, and he makes it his own town. He even tells the one that was apparently supposed to be his new boss of like, okay, you know what, y'all are not having this. Y'all left me, pretty much put me in exile as well as banishment, and didn't give me a leg to stand on, so thank you for that, because now I'm 10 times better off. So again, he is going to have to deal with not only his past, but he's also going to have to deal with the other family that now he defected from, and also of course any other enemies that's in the territory, which we later find out in season 1, which was a biker gang, so they had to handle that. And then now they're going to be dealing with some other issues in season 2 from what I've already seen. So it's kind of like a back and forth of you never know what's going to happen, and because he's always trying to expand territory, and he has one that's a weed dealer, he's also a hacker, he's got another one that's a bartender but also a former criminal. He also has the one Tyson that wants to be an up and coming criminal. He also has all these other ones that he gets involved with, you know, one's from the Native American side, one's from being criminals themselves, and also ones that were loyal to the family that he was a part of. So it's a really interesting story of this power that this character has to be able not only to lead, but to also give advice, and also believe in people that not necessarily believe in themselves, and also think that they can do better with the hand that they were dealt. So overall, I will definitely say, if you're a fan of any of the Terror Children shows, or if you're a fan mainly of Sylvester Stallone, definitely give this give this show a shot, and let me know what you guys think. So season 1 has been a blast. Like I said, I'm already in season 2, and before you know it, I'll be done with that, and I'll give you guys a review on that as well. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments, and I'll see you as always on the next one.